Yes, hi, my name is Keith Chow. I live locally in Vancouver. I was originally born in Hong Kong, so I moved here, I think back in 2019. And I start seeing regularly Dr. Yu about 2 to 3 years ago for my eye condition called Choroideremia, CHM. It's very similar to RP. So I found Dr. Yu through just searches on the web, and eventually saw his website, and then from the website there's link to Facebook and YouTube, and then in there's a lot of testimonials from past patients about how the treatment went for them, and they were able to provide personal stories about the improvement. So that's, I think, why I wanted to try with Wellspring Clinic in the first place. From the very beginning, I don't disbelieve traditional Chinese medicine because I'm born in Hong Kong. I know about Chinese medicine, even though I don't see traditional Chinese medicine doctors when I'm young. I only went to the Western medicine doctors all my life basically. And when I was diagnosed back in around 2010, again by the Western doctors, they told me that my condition isn't treatable right now because they don't know how. So I went and do some research on my own and basically came to the same conclusion, because my condition is very similar to RP. It's not treatable right now, and yeah, so that was the mindset back then. But then after a few more years, I came across Dr. Yu through different searches and saw some, I guess, testimonials about their patients, and I guess I was thinking, why not give it a try? At that point, I don't believe or disbelieve. It's just that there's nothing else to try, so may as well give it a try. So I think the first real treatment at Wellspring was a couple years ago. I came here with, I guess, nothing to lose attitude and just went through the 2 weeks treatment. I think that very first treatment I did not see a lot of improvement. We were doing all the I think the vision test and visual field test. There were, I think, a little bit of improvement on my visual fields, so I would still, again, not very firmly believe that this will work. But then I think I came back again in about 6 months time, and in between the treatments I was doing the eye exercise that was taught by Dr. Kathy, and then I was also taking the herbal medicines. And so for that second treatment, again, it was 2 weeks. I think I'd start seeing a little bit more improvement on my peripherals. I think that's the weakest part of my vision, because with my glasses on, I can see pretty well with my central visions. So in the second treatment, I remember I had quite a few more improvement on my, I think, far side and a little bit on the lower side. So I start to believe a little bit more, because when I was here for treatments, I was able to, I guess, talk to other patients who were also here for more than one time. They came back once or twice every year, and then they talk about how they were before seeing Dr. Yu and then how they are now after a number of treatments. So that also gave me more confidence. And with that, I think I again took some medicine home and came back again. And I think the third treatment, similarly, I got more of my blind spot went away, and I think that's when I start to believe a lot more in the treatment that you offer. So I think that's when I turned from not really believing into believing for real. So that's, I guess that answers the questions of when did that happen. That happened over a year or two. So it doesn't happen immediately. It took me quite a few treatments to do that. So this time around, I started to notice my visual fields open up even more, because I can see more shadows now where I couldn't even see any shadows before. So that was, I think, a big difference versus the last treatment as well. The last time I don't see as much change with my peripherals, but this time I see like a very large range of shadows start coming up everywhere. So, and I also noticed that I can actually see a little bit more on my sides if I really try to pay attention. So I think it's working better this time versus the last time. So yeah, even more confident now.
The right side, the blind spots from 80 centimeters reduced to 42 centimeters today. In the morning, 12 o'clock before we start acupuncture, you have 80 centimeters blind spots. Now only 42. On the left side, you were 30 centimeters. Now you are 28. It's basically the same. So yesterday together you are 100 centimeters blind spots left, right together. Now you are 70 centimeters blind spots. So 30% less compared with yesterday. Left side blind spots, right side blind spots, when you add all together, is 100 centimeters. Now it's 70 centimeters. So it's very good, At the end of 10-day program, your progress become speed up. Yeah, it's very good. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Yeah.
So the first treatment, I didn't see a lot of improvement. But that did not completely, I guess, make me give up, because I have the advantage of living in Vancouver. So for me, it's a lot easier to give this another try, because compared to other patients, they have to fly all over from the world to see Dr. Yu. And for me, it's just a matter of going through the exercise, the herbs, and then try it again in half a year. So because again, there is no other reliable treatments, so I just wanted to try this again, even though the first time it didn't work out very well. For me, I don't expect my conditions to improve, because that's basically what the doctors told me and what I was able to find on my own. So not improving, it's pretty much what I expect to begin with. Everything that I can get is bonus for me. So if I don't get any bonus, that's basically what I expect. So I don't just, I guess, give up after first try. And that's what made me try this again. if you are not a local patient and you don't see improvement right away with your first treatment, it's very easy for you to, I think, just give up and don't come back again, because it is a lot of trouble to arrange and come here for 2 weeks out of your schedule. But I think it's worth that trouble to try again if you don't see the initial result in your first visit. Because I do believe that what Dr. Yu offers here will be able to help you, but it may take time for your body to get used to the treatment. And the first treatment is basically setting up your body to respond better. And if you do listen to the doctor and do the other things at home, then when you come back the next time, then you could expect your body to respond and your eyes to respond better. And it's definitely worth your time and effort to do that.